Disclaimer: all objects used in this video that represent weaponry or illegal material are props used for entertainment purposes. 3/11/2015 at approximately 1,909 hours, while on patrol in the 100 block of 1st Street North, Officer M.E. Soros heard gunshots in the area of the Seawalk Pavilion located at 10 Boardwalk North. Upon further investigation, Officer Soros subsequently located a victim laying on the ground in the area of the Ocean Grill located at 311 1st Street North. The victim, later identified as Kamari Cohen, had been shot in the leg. The victim was subsequently transported to UF Health Medical Center in Jacksonville. Several witnesses were detained in an effort to positively identify any potential suspect or suspects. During interviews, one of the witnesses stated he knew the suspect's first name as Malik. Detective Corporal Shoemaker responded to UF Health and spoke with the victim. The victim advised Corporal Shoemaker, "Malik shot me, but he didn't know his last name." The victim did say he knows the suspect's face. During the investigation, detectives were able to identify the suspect's full name as Malik Abdul Khalid Robinson. A photo lineup was created and shown to two of the witnesses interviewed. The first witness was unable to identify anyone in the photo lineup. The second witness was able to immediately identify suspect Robinson in the photo lineup. A photo lineup containing suspect Robinson was also shown to the victim. The victim immediately, without hesitation, picked suspect Robinson out of the photo lineup as the person who shot him. On 5/1/2015, I was traveling north in the 12,400 block of Biscayne Boulevard when I observed the listed vehicle with the right brake light out. I conducted a traffic stop and approached the driver's side window and could smell the odor of freshly burnt cannabis coming from within the vehicle. Officer M.C. Pelletier asked the driver, listed co-defendant Adrian Lowry, to step out of the car. When he did, he observed what appeared to be an electronic scale in his back left pocket. The co-defendant, and it was a scale. He asked him if he used it to weigh cannabis. He said no, you can't look at it. He pulled it out and opened it. He observed several pieces of cannabis flakes on the scale. He was then placed under arrest. A search and sitting to the arrest revealed a plastic bag of cannabis in the co-defendant's nightcap he was wearing on top of his head. Officer Pelletier turned over the scale and cannabis to myself and placed the co-defendant in the back of my car. The co-defendant was asked for consent to search and he verbally said, "Yeah, go ahead." He also signed a consent to search form. The search revealed 2 guns in the trunk of the vehicle. The handgun had a round chamber and a magazine with 9 rounds in it. The sawed-off shotgun had 4 live rounds loaded in it. Both guns were checked through NCIC and neither were reported as stolen. Post-Miranda, the co-defendant stated that the guns were not his, that they belonged to his rear passenger and listed suspect Malik Abdul Robinson. The co-defendant explained that he picked the suspect up from his house last night and he took him back to his house. He told the suspect he could not come in his house, so he slept in the vehicle. The co-defendant said he knew the suspect had the guns when the traffic stop was initiated and he told him to keep going. The co-defendant pulled over and he said the suspect then took the guns and put them in the trunk through the compartment that connects the passenger compartment to the trunk. The co-defendant said, "I know he's been having them guns, and have I touched them? Yes, but they ain't my guns." He said we was all holding them at his house about a week ago. He does not know the address of the suspect's house but said it is in the Lackawanna area. The co-defendant made a written statement which was placed in the property room. The location of the guns in the trunk matches what the co-defendant said the suspect did. The guns were laying in the trunk just as if they had been placed there through the small opening that gives access from the passenger compartment into the trunk. The guns were in easy access to the listed suspect. The suspect was arrested for an attempted murder charge and was interviewed by Jax Beach and then taken to the jail. The suspect was not asked about the guns since he invoked his Miranda warning.
Exclusive. Right now, a shooting on I-95 near Airport Road. A live look from the DOT camera right now, and traffic is moving slowly as they've blocked the inside lane or 2 there right now as police investigate. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, Action News Jax, Ryan Nelson is live off 95. Ryan, traffic is backed up coming southbound. What have you learned?
And Tanika, right now we're standing on an overpass just north of Airport Road and its intersection with I-95. Go ahead and take a look at this. You can see that traffic is now moving through 1 lane, and as police are investigating this shooting, we can go ahead and zoom in there, and in the distance we can see what appears to be a car in the median, and in that same area we can also see JSO's crime scene unit and a JSO cruiser. And I've seen individuals holding flashlights and can only assume that they're possibly collecting evidence at this point in time. But if we can just go ahead and turn you around this way, take a look at this. Look how far the traffic is backed up. As far as I can see, I see cars one after the other trying to make their way here on southbound I-95. And as soon as we gather additional details about this shooting and what happened here tonight, we'll be sure to update you on air, online, and on the Action News Jax mobile app. Reporting on the north side, Ryan Nelson, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
Exclusive.